Welcome to Canada!
What is up YouTube? Josh here from Game Hunters R Us, back with another gaming grabs video. I'm sorry it's been a little while since my last one. Things have been really busy. I went away for a week and had no internet, so that was my little no presence on YouTube has been an issue or been a thing for a little while. Anyways, I'm back now, and actually I got a lot of stuff to go through, so this may be a bit of a long video. Actually, you know before I do, because you can see the timestamp and I can't. So. But hopefully it won't be too long, but a lot of good stuff, and kind of just want to talk about it and share it with you guys. So the first game that I picked up was from a Goodwill. It was $5. It is Batman Rise of Sin Tzu, I think it's called. I don't really know. I really love Batman. He's one of my favorite superheroes, and this one, from what I played, it's very much based on the like animated series style of animation. So this bad guy or villain, as far as I know, again was completely made for this game and hasn't been in other comics or like cartoon series, things like that. But I may be wrong. I haven't really watched all of them, so if I'm wrong, throw it down in the comments, let me know. But a lot of fun, basically kind of like a God of War type of thing, only with Batman, so it's going to be good, right? Next, I did a Super Nintendo deal yesterday, and I got 5 Nintendo games for $5 each, so $25 for all of these, and totally worth it for basically the last 2 games, I think. The first couple, not too worried about, but I'm not really interested in, but I'm sure I can trade them off. So the first one is Super Play Action Football. Not really interested in that. Don't really like football, really. Then I have Dig and Spike Volleyball. And from what I watched from this online, it's pretty like in depth with the whole volleyball plays and knowing how to set things up and how to spike and properly and set your I don't know, formations of players and things like that. So it looks like a pretty in-depth volleyball game, which again, I'm not really into volleyball, so that'll probably go up for trade. I'll try to sell that. I got WWF Raw on Super Nintendo. Awesome LJN game there. Haven't played this one yet, but wrestling games, especially like the older ones, tend to be pretty good. I actually heard the new like WWF 13 or WWE 13 is actually really good, and I've seen some friends play it and it looks pretty hilarious. So these last 2 are really what made it worth it for me, I think. I have World of Heroes 2 or World Heroes 2. This is like basically a Street Fighter clone. It was built for it used to be on the old like SNK or Neo Geo arcade machines. But pretty good. A lot of fun with that too. If you're good at Street Fighter, you can apparently use all your Street Fighter moves in this, and they'll work, and you'll have your move set out, and yeah, pretty cool. $5 for that though, couldn't really go wrong. And this one I think was really the one that got it for me. Was Wing Commander. $5 for that. Couldn't let it go. Apparently a very in-depth game. I haven't really had the time to sit down and play it. I think I played the first like 15 minutes of it, and you start out like walking around talking to people, and then you actually have a quite in-depth of a space shooter as well. That's 3D before Mode 7 on Star Fox came out, so you can imagine how it looks, but still a lot of fun. After that, I went to, actually not after that, but next, what I have to show you, I got these 2 games from Goodwill. The first one I was really surprised that I actually found in a Goodwill. It's Wii Party, and this is a fairly new release. basically, it's a bunch of mini games. It kind of reminds me of the Mario Party series. I went to a cottage on the week when I had no internet, and they had a Wii there, so I ended up taking this game and playing with my family, and actually is a lot of fun. So for $5, can't go wrong, and that's still like $40 if you want to buy a new. I think if you can buy a new. It was originally bundled with a Wii Motion Plus controller. So, but yeah, $5 for that. A lot of fun. And this one is a underrated, from what I know of it, it's an underrated game on the Wii. Not really one that you would think of, or even know that it exists even, but I did hear about it, I think fairly recently I heard about it. And then randomly saw it at Goodwill, so I picked it up, and it is Ivy the Kiwi? It's a question mark at the end there. It reminds me a bit of Lemmings, except with a kiwi. Everything's trying to kill you, and you have to use your Wiimotes to make platforms, to get your Ivy to collect what she needs to, and then get to the exit. It is published by Xseed, so yeah, it's just kind of a strange, kind of off-the-wall game that you don't really think about, but it's pretty fun actually, so yeah, check it out. It also is released on the DS. Between the two versions, I don't own the DS version, but I looked it up on YouTube. The Wii one definitely looks like it's much easier to control, and the graphics are way better, so that's definitely the one to get. Now's when all my crazy, if that you didn't think that was crazy enough, these are like my good finds of the week. And believe it or not, there's some more Super Nintendo. So I got these two games for $30. Well, you be the judge. You be the judge of what you think, if you got a good deal or not. Super Mario World, that's probably about a $15 game. I already have this, so that's gonna go up for first day on the trade. But what really got me to it, to get this deal, was this game, and it is Mega Man X. I've never owned this game. I suck at Mega Man terribly, but I really want to get into it and actually get more of the Mega Man games. So this alone I think is probably worth $30. So I can at least make some of my money back with the Mario World, and then basically get that for even cheaper. So awesome deal. I couldn't let that one pass that one up. And then for another $30, this was a different deal, but on the same day, I got a lot of PS3 games for $30, and I can't actually, it doesn't, when I think about it, I don't understand how I got it, but I just did somehow. So these ones are Battlefield 3. Everyone knows Battlefield 3, I'm not going to go into that. Probably not, again, not worth a whole lot because Battlefield 4 is out, but still pretty fun. The other ones that I got, that was like the least interesting game. These ones are actually all games that I want. Little Big Planet, Game of the Year Edition. Really been wanting to get this game, but if you want to get it used, it's like $20, and I was just like, I don't really want to spend $20 on it. But to get this one, it's the not for resale one. And with all the DLC and all the characters and bonuses and things, how can you go wrong, right? So, really excited to have that. I have played it on the PSP, and I think a bit on the Vita as well. Is it? Maybe not on the Vita. I think it was only the PSP. But, really fun game, and I can finally dive into the world of Little Big Planet. This one's really cool. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. I'm not sure why it's in this clear case, because it is a greatest hits and it's not in like a red case. I'm not complaining because I don't really like the red case look, but whatever. Ultimate Edition, again, has all the DLC and everything on the disc already. Pretty cool. I haven't really been into the Fallout games, but have really been interested in checking them out recently. So that's really cool. Although school's going to start soon. And I'm going to have no time to play games, but hopefully I can find a couple hours during the week to sit down and just play games. The last two are actually what really pushed it over the top, that I can't believe I got these all for $30. This is Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception Game of the Year Edition. So again, all the DLC. Also the not for resale copy of it. I'm just seeing this on the back. So, really cool. I have the first two, and this was the last one I needed in the series. Still have to play the second one, and then I can get to this one. But definitely a must-have on the PS3 from what Ben has told me and other people who own PS3s. Uncharted is a really good series to get into. And the last game, ironically, is The Last of Us, and it's an up resale one as well. So, $30 for all of those games. Crazy. I already have this game as well, so I'll probably put that one up for sale or something. But yeah, awesome. I still haven't played this game. I will get into it eventually. What I really want to do is get a PS4 controller and hook that up to my PS3. Nothing against the PS3, I'm just not a fan of the DualShock controller. Maybe it's just my Xbox hands just don't, it just doesn't jive well with the DualShock 3. But hopefully with the DualShock 4, which I have played my friend's PS4, and it's a million times better. So that's my plan, is to get that and hook it up so I can enjoy all the games. And now that they're pretty much fully compatible with all PS3 games, it's really a no-brainer. Then I went to EB Games, and I kind of went on a spending spree. I won't tell you exactly how much I spent because it was too much, but these are all games that I have copies of on other consoles like PS2 and whatever, and I just want to get like the HD remakes of them to fully get the experience that they were designed to have. I can play the PS2 games, but I mean, if there's an HD remake of it, why wouldn't you get the HD? Especially like, I have a massive TV, so HD just looks so much better than a PS2 hooked up to it. So, anyways, the first one I got is God of War Saga. This has it has God of War 1, 2, and 3 on it, and then PSP Origins, so like Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus on it as well, which are PSP games. I bought this, and then when I got home I realized it wasn't actually all on discs. So what you get are the 2 discs, which have God of War 1 and 2, and then God of War 3. And then if you want the God of War Origins, so the 2 PSP ones, those are downloads. It's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping that by getting these I could kind of get rid of the other ones because I don't need them. If I'm going to have this one, I'll get rid of my PS2 ones. But it looks like I'm going to be keeping my PSP ones, or at least until I can get the Origins collection at some point. I don't really want to spend I think they're asking like $14 or $15 for them at EB Games, which is not bad, but at the same time I could probably get it cheaper on Kijiji somewhere. Next is the Ratchet & Clank series. And this has Ratchet & Clank, Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal on here. I have all those games on the PS2, so by getting this I can get rid of those ones on the PS2 and have full HD remakes, which is awesome because I've been really wanting to get into this series. Ben has said that it's one of the best series he's played, not ever played I guess, but yeah. Been really wanting to try it out. Supposedly very, very good. Actually, the other good thing about having all these HD remakes is that these are all 3D compatibles, which is awesome because I have a 3D TV, and not that I'll play them in 3D, but it's also just an added bonus that I can experience the game in a new dimension, essentially. The next one is the Jak and Daxter collection remastered in HD. So it has the first like Jak and Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3. Yeah, awesome. Again, another series. I have another friend who swears this is one of the best game series on the PS2 that he's ever played. So I have, again, those on the PS2, and with this I can get rid of those ones. The last PS3 collection I got was the Sly collection. Another series that I've heard is really good from other YouTubers, and really want to check them out. I'm gonna have a lot of platforming to do in the next next while. I have 4 HD remake collections to go through, so yeah, pretty exciting. This is PlayStation Move compatible, but to be honest, I don't think I even know anybody with a Move system, so I think I'm just gonna play it as a regular controller-based game. So, anyways, that's really cool. Anyway, that has Sly, the Thievius Raccoonist, Sly 2, Band of Thieves, and Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. So, I figure it'd be good to get those and play through them before I go into like the new Sly game that's coming out. And maybe I can actually get into the whole Sly Fever, because I hear there's even like a Sly movie coming out, so that will be interesting as well. The last game, sorry guys, this is getting long, this is going on like 15 minutes. It's Doom 3 BFG edition for the Xbox 360. I am an Xbox 360, like, it's my system of choice. I am trying to delve more into the PS3, as you can tell by how many PS3 games I just got. I saw this on the PS3 as well, but when I looked up reviews, they say the PS3 is plagued with load times, which is strange because it's supposedly a more powerful system than the 360. But anyways, this is definitely the system I will be most likely to play it on. My dad and I also play games together. He grew up playing Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, all those kind of games, so I kind of got this for us to kind of play together, but maybe it'll just be the two of us. So I had Doom 3 on the original Xbox, but again, HD remakes, and this is also 3D compatible. Get there. Which is actually kind of cool that Xbox, even though it's not a 3D capable system, has 3D settings. So even like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, they're all 3D capable as well. But yeah, really interesting. So that is it. I actually, my wife is off to get a DS Lite for me from her little cousin who's moving away. So she's selling that. Unfortunately, it's going to be like a pink DS Lite, but it's $30 for the DS Lite and some styluses, game cases, and I think a few games. So I mean, $30, can't go wrong. But I'll probably just sell that off again too, and just keep kind of the games I want out of it. So that is it. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching this whole video. If you have, hopefully there'll be some more videos. I think I have a package coming. From a fellow YouTuber, so there will be a package video for that. And then school's going to start on Thursday, so that will be fun to deal with as well. Dealing with work and school and game hunting and YouTubing and everything like that. So bear with me and we'll get through this together. Thanks so much for watching the whole video. If you stuck through all 17 minutes of this, I will see you guys next time.